Am I audible to you guys? Please guys just write in the chat because I'm not able to. There was some issue we just started, but it didn't go live, so we have to repeat. So just tell me if you guys are able to see, hear me or see me. Just type anything. If you guys are able to see or hear me, just type anything. I'll be able to know that we're live. Okay, so I got the confirmation, and so guys, welcome to the show, and thank you guys so much for clicking on the link and you know uh, giving us chance, seeing what the video is all about, seeing what the show is all about, and without getting into further ado, let's just start within the topic itself. So my name is Vikram, and let me introduce you to all the speakers who are in here. And so straight away, first of all, we have Pankaj Bala ma'am, and she is been with us in the last show also. Ma'am, welcome to the show. And like ma'am has had 42 years of experience in education domain, and that's a big number. She's been a teacher, she's been a principal in countless schools. She's helped students like yourselves, grow out of that shell to understand what's in that head of yours, what's keeping you down, why you're not able to perform well, or like things, or be in that certain way that you want to present yourself in the grooming sense. So that's how ma'am helps students. And so ma'am, welcome to the show. Ma'am, I wanted to basically ask you, this question straight off the bat, related to this topic only. That what is it that, according to your experience, how can the students overcome these challenges of this new pandemic that's approaching us, that we are in middle of? How can students get the best out of it?
Yes, Vikram, maybe you want to ask that how can the children overcome these challenges of this new world pandemic? So what are the short-term measures? What are the methods? So I will, according to my experience, I would say that there is nothing which we cannot achieve. All the students have so many qualities, hidden qualities in them, that they can achieve whatsoever they desire. But it is a difficult time we are going through. I will say, marry the two things together. I mean, your strength and your goals. If the students marry the two things together, their strengths plus their goals, then they have means to achieve anything. Even in these difficult times, they can achieve anything they want. As long as your goals are smart, that is very important. If your goals are smart, your best fit career options is achievable. There is nothing that you can do if your goals are smart. That is the point to consider. To keep your goals achievable in this climate, I will say take smart measures based on some workable analytic tools. For that, Vikram, you know that you are using all these what measures you apply with them, and they will be in line with us. For example, your attitude, your personality, your IQ level, and your actual interests, plus skills also carry that. So if all these tools are there, so you can, all this they can do with the BrainPundits. So then at least they have a clear line of action. Based on such tools, their best career options are at least highlighted. So they can highlight their basic ambitions and whatever they want to do. So these career assessments are very important. But this career assessment is an amalgamation of three most crucial pillars of human life. What are these crucial pillars of human life? They are number one, personality; number two, aptitude; number three, interest. So when all these pillars of human life, saying all the measures, display the slide showing actual time for students, then it is very. So now I would like to give you an example if you
Yeah,
the time for.
that would be great.
That is, with the help of examples, students can really come to know that how this career guidance and this proper line of action is important and these tests play a vital role. In 1990s, these things were very much not very much available. They were not very popular. People were not aware. Even we could assess the child, but it was very difficult because there was no anything test that we could tell the child that look, child, this is your ability. You can do this. This everything is proving. So what happened then in 1990s? One of my students, she was a very brilliant, as I prepared them for the competition, so I was preparing her for many competitions. So I told her, look, child, you are an IS student. You should go into this teaching line or some admin line. It's better for you. You could, without using much effort, you can just come out with it in flying colors. But somehow, in those days, every time there is a wave, there is a thing. Sometimes there MBA wave it comes. Sometimes new wave comes, and that time that the wave was of lift, you know, fashion designing.
Yeah.
So she, with, then in this stage, it is very important to combat with the peer pressure. So she got a peer pressure and she went into NIFT.
Oh, wow.
Came into colors, she was a good girl. She came into flying colors. She was very happy, and she went. And after that, she went to various different sectors of finances of NIFT because she had to try her skills. Her basic skills were different, and then there is a competition. The
Okay.
basic thing is not coming out of what she wanted. She for it, and then what happened? That after few years, she was little bit unwell. She was ill, and then that time again she gave me a phone call. She says, "Ma'am, I think you were right in teaching. I don't have to put much effort. I have everything comes inside out, and whatsoever I feel I can write, I can see." Now she writes blogs. She's opting for counseling. So that is how your basic qualities with little bit of hampering, little bit of aptitude test, they give you the right line of action how to go about.
So know yourself and understand that those innovations that are within you, they're just innovations. You need to ignore those, and you need to focus on what you like, what you love, and do what you want. So again on the next side, we have Tripti Jaiswal. So Tripti is working with us at BrainPundits, a psychologist. Hi Tripti.
Hello,
So,
sir.
hi. So I understand you just submitted your PhD recently.
Yeah.
So what was the topic all about?
So basically, I worked with cancer patients and the role of hope in cancer patients.
Okay.
So what are the factors that affect cancer patients, and what are the internal, motivating factors which helps in maintaining hope during this critical time.
So, like, what lesson do you got out of that whole experience of PhD?
Sir, I think if people can, remain hopeful at such crucial time of terminal illnesses, so we can always be remaining, positive and hopeful and optimistic about life.
If they can be positive, then why can't we? Yeah.
Yes.
So now let's jump into. We know our speakers, and now let's jump into the. Without further ado, let's jump into the thing itself. So the topic is COVID-19, the impact on job trends, and what the thing, which jobs are in high demand right now, and action plan for the students, how they can basically get the best out of themselves, their own abilities throughout this whole experience, throughout this whole pandemic, right? So basically, let's jump into it. So firstly, we need to talk about the fact that you know uh, the world that is out there, it is in some turmoil, and economic impact has been there, uh, but India has been affected less than the world. Okay. Some countries are far worse than us. US, Europe, Russia. These countries are far worse affected. Iraq, so Iran, so all these areas, they're suffering from huge infection as well as economic crisis. But and India is gaining out of it. It is still it is suffering, but not to that extent. let's see in detail what it is all about. So, like you can see here in this graph, that in the past April, in this April, so many jobs have been lost. Uh, these were those jobs that were affected by the lockdown and directly affected by the lockdown, and as a result, they were not able to. These businesses were not able to operate. Right? Why? Why? Because of the lockdown, there is no cure till now, and social distancing is necessary. It's causing all this change in demand and supply. What is in demand, what is in supply? People have grown frugal. They are spending less money, and there is less liquidity out there, and the economy is overall in a bad shape, right? So let's talk about. I mean, the overall all the sectors are affected, but let's talk about the most affected sectors. Okay. So these are the most affected sectors out there: retail, real estate, hospitality and tourism, auto manufacturing and manufacturing in general, and restaurants and education. Right. So let's tackle each one of them no, for one by one. So retail, this is what's this about, Tripti, basically?
So this is about people who have done MBA and have gone into sales and logistics, supply chains, basically the manufacturing industry that has been affected since this lockdown because everything was shut up by the government. So this is all about retail.
So all these companies like Patanjali, these FMCG companies, Dabur, Hindustan Lever,
Yes,
that are into these manufacturing goods for consumers. So they are
yes.
severely affected because economy is like people are spending less money and they're conserving more.
Mhm.
So what are the jobs associated with this sector?
The jobs created are logistics, transportations, and the manufacturers, the laborers working in this manufacturing industries and factories. So all these people are majorly affected.
All this data is from Economic Times, by the way, that you're seeing on the screen. So
Yes.
we have checked our sources. Now let's look at the real estate sector, which is the second, I think, the second most affected sector. So real estate is all about the fact that all sectors related to buying and selling of land, uh, buying and selling of land, the whether it be property dealers, whether it be contractors, construction, all those things. So all these people are being affected, right? And who else are there? Who else are there, Priti, like in this sector?
As we know that since lockdown, people have started thinking about where to invest money and where to not. So right now, the basic thing is spending on just essential commodities. So all those people who were like property dealers, brokers, or those who were investing in properties, and the project had head of construction sites and entrepreneurs, all those are affected.
So now let's move on to travel and tourism. So this is, I think, also affected because lockdown is there, and as a result, nobody can. It's not permissible to travel. Yesterday only, the domestic flights were started, and before that, trains were started for some people, and it's still in a bad shape. There are still issues with it, and like who are the people who are affected?
Right, as you said that people are not able to travel anywhere. So if it has been a normal year, so this is the starting of summer vacations. So this is the right time for hotel and tourism industry. But due to lockdown, people working in companies like this Make My Trip or Go Weibo or any other tourism companies which are offering hotels or touring packages, they all are affected because no tourism is there. The people those who are tour guides or managers in some hotels or some catering services and all those other factors which are associated like tour operator, they are majorly affected
by
because
this
of
by
this
this
lockdown.
by this whole lockdown. Next, let's come to the auto manufacturing sector. This sector is dealing with the production of cars and vehicles and buses. So this has had a huge impact. Like there was a statistic that I read that Maruti company was had made no sale. They have sold zero cars in this entire period of lockdown. That is a very big shocking fact, and it tells us how worse this sector is affected. So, who are the people who are affected? Specific jobs that are being affected by this sector.
Basically, people, those who were, car engineers, automotive engineers, or those who were working in the manufacturing of plants like Maruti. As we all know that all the plants have been, shut down by the government because of this lockdown. So all those people who were working in car designing, automobile designing, or mechanical engineers, basically those who are from, engineer backgrounds, so they are majorly affected because of this lockdown.
Like this lockdown. And then we have the restaurant business, which is comprising of all the restaurants, the restaurant owners, then the food ordering. Also, this sector is also affected by them because they're attached to it. Catering business, banquets, all these people who are working in this sector, event planning, these all are affected, right? So, and
Yeah, so
yeah, finally, let's move on to this education. That is the last sector that's being hugely affected. So, ma'am, what do you think about this? Like all these teachers, professors that are being affected uh, by this whole pandemic. Wh- What what
Yes,
what is this about
yes,
education that you can say?
yes. In these times, in these type of pandemic times, this sector has been affected. But when I meet teachers, I visit them, and I talk to the students online, and then I find that they are quite smart to take these challenges in their life. They are accepting these challenges, and I am sometimes surprised that they are now adapting this to this system. All the grandparents or the other family members, they are adapting to this online system to quite extent, which we never expected before because it was never prevailing in India before. So they are accepting it. So this side, of course, the mental discipline, the classroom system, this is being affected. But at least in the lockdown time, they are not totally, they will not become stagnant because constant teaching by the teachers on online and the lectures and the innovations and the motivational educations. So education sector has been affected. Higher education has been affected, schooling has been affected. But if there are inclusive learning solutions, we have it is a need to develop the inclusive learning solutions like online things, like when we introduce all these online things, then there are many other online jobs also there that may include the lower sectors as well. But at least they are helping somebody, you know. With this, we are opening that different venues for different people. So this is a creating a new job opportunity. Example, I for always salute Indians. They are quite smart to adjust to things. You know, go for our traditional learning techniques. Our traditional, if we go for our online traditional learning techniques like yoga, Ayurveda, learning online is a new job sector that can be opened up. I think so.
We'll
That
talk
can be
about
opened
that
up.
later on in the coming, just in the coming
Yes.
slides. So
Yes.
now let's like move on to how people can action plan for students, action plans for people who what to do in this situation, what to do in this pandemic. So firstly, ma'am, what do you think about knowing yourself and how important is that?
As we have already discussed that you can keep smart goals. As when you have smart goals, like we can say S stands for, you should be very clear what you want. Your goals should be good, and then you have availability also. You should see whether you have fixed up some goals in your mind, but whether there is availability, whether you can do it out of all your odd circumstances, whether you can do it or you cannot do it. So S stands for specific. Some specific goals are being chosen, measurable, and then attainable. Whether they can be attained in these your means, your family problems, your personal problems, whether they can be attained, or how realistic are you to achieve, I mean, fixing up for your goals. You have to be realistic also. That there should be time bound also. That you should be realistic and there should be a time bound also. Do give yourself a deadline that this time if I can do this, I will be succeeding. So for that reason, counseling plays a very big role because counseling gives direction to everything. So counseling gives direction to the students. So everything goes hand in hand. They
As
go
ma'am
hand in
said,
hand.
like as ma'am is saying that counseling is important. Guys, like if
Yes.
you are one of those people who are just confused about some topic about yourself, or you want some guidance, you're at your wits end, you don't know what to focus on, or don't know what the problem is. Sometimes that's the issue, you don't know what the problem is within you, or you're not happy, you're not satisfied, you're not content with what you're doing, what you're studying. Then I mean, I would say that you do need to see someone who can help you counsel yourself, help you know yourself, help you understand what the issues are in the mind. The mind is a very complex thing, and it certainly needs those aspects. Like,
Yeah.
ma'am, what do you think? Like, which are the
It's
most
for a big.
important pillars of the mind? Like you were saying before about the personality was one, right? And what else? What else are other of these pillars? Uh, Ma'am, are you able to hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Now I can hear.
Okay,
Now
please.
all this counseling can give a clear line of action, like how to manage time, and I will suggest the students to have a proper timetable, and then they should structure their day. I mean, when they are at home, they should structure their day. When they structure their day and they are working on it, and with the help of counseling, we are able to take out their abilities out. We can, put work more on their abilities and finally they can succeed what they want to desire. So in lockdown, if they can learn more and more skills, one or the other way they are going to help them. No skill goes waste. So if they are learning many other skills, this will help them. And then we are there to help them. Their abilities, we will just brush them up and give them a clear line of action. Look, child, this is what you can do and you will achieve success in it.
So, like Tripti ma'am was saying that you should develop these skills. Like
Yes.
the third point is that online courses. What do you think students should do there?
So, see, during this lockdown, many online companies have come. They are teaching students like Edu Velocity or Vedantu. So we can search online courses which we are interested in according to our personality, our interest, our aptitude. So for that, we first need to, obviously, what ma'am told, we first need to identify ourselves, our personality, and all. Then we can go to online courses. There are very many online courses provided by Harvard also. So, students can look into that according to their interest and can pursue those courses
Get those
during
certifications.
this.
But the
Yeah.
first step is like, as you can see, guys, the first step is to know yourself. That is the
Yes.
I've heard this saying that you can like every day learn different things about yourself. So
Yes.
that's the idea, that you are continuously discovering more about your own abilities, or more about your personal strengths, and adding to whatever it is. I will say that nothing in when you do in life, nothing is useless, except when you stay idle, right? If you stay idle,
Yes.
uh, that really has an effect, unless it is for stress management, which is the fourth point. We'll come to that. But like, more or less, you need to keep working at something, whatever you like. It may be calligraphy, it may be painting, it may be business analytics, it may be some activity that you want to do, like to do, want to develop. And
Yes.
so before that, you need to know what you like, and for that you should understand these two psychological tests, scientific tests, that help you gauge your own abilities. Last point is this panic and stress that's been lately being very high. So, ma'am, how what do you think your advice is to the students at this stage?
Because that is very true. When you know this type of situation, students definitely feel bad because this happened. Just no one was prepared for it. No one knew that it is going to happen. So these type of calamities when they come, it is just a question mark in everybody's mind. Oh, why it just happened? How it has happened? What will we do? What will happen to our education? So the stress level increases. So
Hmm.
out of all these all questions, the stress level increases. But I say Vikram that sometimes the stress level proves to be very good. So when there is stress, it gives two type of things. One thing, the stress level helps you to have more and more challenges because they know this is a critical situation. We should have many, different abilities in us, different. Try to learn as courses because the time is such. Maybe we don't get job in this, we get job in that. So this makes you discover your innate abilities in this type of a time.
Okay,
Discover your innate abilities.
okay,
So stress level is there, but sometimes it's going to be good as well. No,
okay,
it's not cross the limits, but it is good. And then here again, I will say that in this age, a very impressionable age, if there is somebody good person or a good counselor to guide them according to their abilities, sky is the limit for the students.
right. So, guys, now let's we discuss these action plans and how you can benefit. So, let's understand. Move on towards the top 10 jobs. We did more than 10 jobs. We did 10 plus jobs for you guys, and let's discuss those. First, let's watch this video. That the, just see this video, and we'll be back.
Make sure you and the people around you follow good respiratory hygiene by covering mouth and nose with a bent elbow or a tissue while coughing or sneezing.
So sorry. So welcome back, guys, and so the video was about this concept of mixing IT into other, other fields. Here it is medical, but you're going to see this theme over and over again. IT, that we come about these new jobs that we're talking about, the top 10 plus jobs. That is about IT and mixing up with the traditional sectors. And so there are two types of grand narratives that we have played. Firstly, we're looking at job redistribution in current sectors, like these affected sectors, retail, auto manufacturing. How the new jobs have been created, like jobs have been redistributed towards some new aspects are being more important. And then we look at the new job sectors that are emerging. Okay, so firstly, this is the These are the top jobs in IT and automotive, right? That's on the left blue table, and we'll look at the grand narratives behind it, because there are certain jobs that I have that are missing, that must be missing. We can't cover all the jobs, and so what are the grand narratives we should focus on? What are the themes that we should focus on to identify which jobs can be successful, which jobs are more out there? So firstly, it is the work from home, and IT, as I said, it is being focused. Cloud computing, whether it be IT hardware, networking, internet, all the jobs related to these sectors, they are on the rise. Like we're talking right now, so like YouTube, all these sectors, they're improving. They're getting more traffic than ever, right? Next, let's talk about this automotive. Tripti can maybe discuss that.
So next is automotive. You must be thinking that right now automotive sector is not working at all. So how this can be a top upcoming jobs. But if we see many upcoming projects are coming in automotive sectors like electric cars, as we have grown more towards the sustainable environment and more greener environment, or the upcoming self-driven cars, or the 3D printing, or the upcoming car designers, mechanical engineers. So all this have been will definitely lead to growth in automotive sector in the upcoming years.
Okay. Next, let's move on to this textile and apparel industry. The textile, the various clothes and bed sheets and all those things. So digital designing is more on the rise. You see more of robotic manufacturing, as she said previously, and we're focusing more towards environmentally friendly uh, aspects, more towards environmentally friendly jobs, who are promoting that, and that is the grand theme of this sector. Like next is BFSI.
Next
Tripti can
is
help.
the banking and finance. So as we all know, during this lockdown, we have all gone, more of online on online services, and there are many banks that have come with their online services like SBI, Axis Bank, and many other banks. They are now preferring the online services so that less people should approach banks and uh, create the social distancing, maintain the social distancing norm. So if the online banking comes up, so with that, cyber security is a big question. So the upcoming major sector with banks, with the amalgamation of bank and IT, is the cyber security. So more people will be running after more secured payment options and more secured online options. So this is the next sector which is upcoming.
Okay. And lastly, we have this retail sector, wherein what is happening is that traditional retail is going down. Big bazaar, these big malls, all these Kirana stores, they're losing business. But who's gaining business? E-commerce sector and logistics sector. These are growing business. Right now, transportation is down, but it will grow. It will go back. It will go back because you can't have the world running without transportation, without logistics. So these things will bounce back, and what's going to happen, interestingly, is this hyper local startups. Hyper local means that city startups, like businesses focusing on a city or on an area or on a district, on that level, and giving the best service quality, and ensuring that the customer quality you know is there. So these kind of businesses, they are on the rise. So now let's talk about the other aspect, like the new sectors that are approaching. Firstly, let's talk about the local manufacturing sector. The local manufacturing is all about, that like right now we are importing so much from China, right? We all know that China is the hub of manufacturing of the world. It supplies the entire world. And right now, because of the lockdown, we are facing issues. We have faced some issues there. And so what we are doing now is we are promoting, our government is promoting local manufacturing within states, and all these new businesses that are coming up in local manufacturing are on the rise, and jobs related to that will be on the rise. So next is healthcare, and Tripti can basically tell you about healthcare.
See, healthcare, as we all know, since lockdown, healthcare is the only sector which is running since the beginning. And it is one of the, we have recognized that it is one of the essential sectors which country needs to be, to run. Uh, Healthcare includes doctors, nurses, medical staff, or psychologists, counselors. And not just the healthcare services, but if we link it with the IT sector, so robotics, diagnostics, or many online companies have come which are providing online medicines. So all these comes in healthcare sectors, and it is a very upcoming sector, and only sector which will be surviving throughout the lifetime.
Yeah, as we're seeing that healthcare is the big thing that's keeping us alive right now. So
Yeah.
finally, let's talk about the big issue, the big sector that's you know behind all these sectors, the IT and technology sector. So let's talk about this with Pankaj, ma'am. Ma'am, what do you think this sector is all about? Why is it important, and how can students benefit out of the sector?
Now, in the present times, this IT sector is doing very well, and it is a need of an hour. So it is a need of an hour because most of the children, most of the students, and most of the professionals, they always prefer white collar jobs. So in this, they have double benefit. One is that they are gaining every time they are doing courses, they are improving their hands in the IT industry. And the secondly, in this, they can, even in the lockdown periods, they can work from home. So whatsoever skills you have in this sector, you can divulge and indulge. If you are an analytic, you can do coding. If you are creative, you can do graphics. So there are various, ventures to do for this IT people. So that is one important which the students can go in for it, and they can choose the various lines. And not in this IT, I would like to add that there is some other cottage industries also which can give profession for to people. In the 90s when Mr. Manmohan Singh started cottage industries, so much of job orientation was there. So much people were given jobs. So if they were not having IT skills, they were having they were doing some cottage industries, making something which was giving quite lucrative business to all these people in the villages or to these emporiums and all this. So all this information I am giving you, that is first IT industry is very vast, and plus those who cannot go in IT and those who have lower skills, they can try for industry also.
You're saying that they should develop these skills of IT, some sales skills of IT to.
Yes,
Okay.
according to their.
So now, guys, we talked about these sectors and all these jobs that are being created, these themes of jobs, and now let's dive into how, basically, what does it mean? So, this slide that you're seeing right now, you might be thinking why I put this slide. I wanted to tell you that some people, they think it's too late for them. They can't develop these skills. They can't develop these abilities. They're too late in life, right? And you're in job, or you're in some school, you're in some class, you're in 12th, or you're in college first year, second year, and things are, you think it's too late for you. You're already on the path. The guys you see in front of you, they are all late bloomers. They all got success later in life. Whether you look at J.K. Rowling, that's there. Whether you look at Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, whether you look at Jeff Bezos, Stanley, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, all these people, they have had great lives. They have, you should read about their lives to understand that everything is possible. Anything is possible. It's just about the fact. I'm repeating again, because I think this is the mantra. This is the mantra of. This is the mantra you should evolve. You should know yourself. You should know your abilities. Like for example, Dhoni. For example, Dhoni. He used to play state level football. At one point of time, state level football, state level badminton. He was not in cricket, And now, like, look at him, look at the legacy he has left behind in cricket. One of the greatest batsmen, the greatest keeper, the greatest captain even for a long time. So that's the kind of thing I'm telling you guys. So Henry Ford, he found the company that black and white image. That's Henry Ford, the Ford Motor Company. So he was started that company, during his later stage of his later half of his life, after his 40s, after that, like example, imagine that after your 40s you're starting such a company. And like every one of these people, there are so many things to say. They are persistent, they continue to explore themselves, they continue to change when things don't work, when they think it doesn't work out, they change. And that's the lesson we should take out of this slide. And like guys, we've been here, like, I want to say this, that why we are doing this show, to help you reach your goals. Whatever you do, you should be able to reach it and reach it, and take things to the next level. So let's talk about how we can do that. So these are
Yes.
couple of these tests that we are have there. These tests are for you guys. There are six of these tests that are already out there on our website, brainpundits.com. You can see links are in the description for each of these tests. What do these tests tell you? It tells you the compatibility of yourself with careers that are important, the careers that are out there, that are you know life careers that are popular in that domain. So whether it be medical careers, non-medical, arts, humanities related careers, commerce careers, whether how do you know whether you're fit for being a CA? Like, let's say your father or your mother or some peer says, yeah, I'm doing CA, I'm going to study to be a CA. So how, like, before you gamble your time on it, you should know, okay, what does it take to be CA? Does my personality match? Does my aptitude match? Do my interests match towards that? Does my orientation match? And that's what these tests are doing. They're measuring you on more than 50 qualities, and then telling you, okay, what you should do, what you can do. The top 20 jobs, we recommend for you based on your skills, based on your abilities, based on your personality, your aptitude, your overall intelligence. And if like the last there's a one test about how fit you are for the civil services. So whether it be UPSC, whether it be state board exams, how fit are you for that? Like, you're preparing for years. There are so many people who are preparing for years and years, and they can't get through. So there is some gap somewhere that they are not realizing. If you are one of those students, you should give this test and understand how where is the gap and how you can basically improve. And if you're, for some reason, you are one of those students who just doesn't know, like, what they're good at, they are at a wit's end, they are at the stage where they don't understand मेरे को क्या करना है. So we have a test for that also, that tells you about all the careers that you can be fit for, all the careers. That are 72 careers right now that we are testing, and we'll tell you about that. You need to go to the Brain Pundits website. The links are in the description for each of these tests, and just apply this coupon, the 249 hyphen career hyphen 2020, to gain 80% off right now. The test will be for 249 rupees effectively, and the last test will be for 349 rupees. And that is about these tests, and the what we want to help you with. Basically, why are we doing this? We could have opened up any business, we could have opened anything, we could have sold anything. Why are we doing this? We are doing this because I want to help you guys. We want to help you guys. We want to. I was also one of those students who faced so much trouble, so much depression, because of not understanding my career, not understanding myself. And now I think I know myself. I am discovering myself every day, each day. And I want you guys to do that too. I want the world to do that, and that's why we are sharing these tests. So we'll close the video. We'll close the show with this last video clip. just see this. Okay, these are the I forgot this. This is all the, we also engage with various schools, corporations, universities, colleges, all organizations of all sorts to do psychological testing for them, whether it be their students, whether it be their whether it be the teachers, whether it be, their employees, or the leadership. So we have done some these testing in these areas with all these institutions and all these government organizations also. So do see that, and let's close this with a video.
Ever wonder why we look so same yet act so different? The human brain is perhaps the most complex object in the whole universe. There are more connections in the human brain than there are stars in the galaxy. And the most amazing part is that we are our brains. So we are that complex. And it is an understatement to understand what it is to be human. This is what we have been working towards. Brain Pundits is a service which helps you measure your brain on many dimensions, right from personality to aptitude to interest to intelligence. We highlight your key strengths and weaknesses so that you can know yourself in an objective and scientific manner with the help of our insightful tests. This will empower you to select your career path more suitably and have great chances of success. Visit our website to know more.
Become, yeah.